Here's another example to solve linear systems. So we have taken different variety of examples here, right? It involves fraction, this one. So what we will do is, our strategy is simple as that, you know that. And the strategy is get rid of fraction, correct? To get rid of fraction, what should we do? We need to multiply by the lowest common denominator, right? So here the lowest common denominator is 6. So we'll multiply everything by 6, right? So we'll do times 6 here to the whole equation, correct? And how about this? Here the lowest common denominator is 12. So we will multiply everything by 12. So that's kind of our strategy, okay? Now once we do that, then we get, let's do it. So when I do 6 times this, then 6 get divided by 3 and you get 2. Effectively, you will see that x gets multiplied by 2 and y gets multiplied by 3 and 3 gets multiplied by 6. Effectively, that is the result, right? So let's do it and write it in a simplified form. So we get here 2x plus 3y equals to 6 times 3, 18. And this can be written as 4 times 2, 8x minus 3 times 3, 9y equals to minus 12, correct? 12 minus 1. So now these are our equations to work with. So this is our equation number 2 and that's our equation number 1. Now, do we have the same coefficients for our variables? No, we don't. But we can make them. How? If I multiply this by 4, right? So this becomes 8. I can do that. Or I can multiply this by 3 and make this 9. That can also work, correct? So let's do that. Let's multiply this by 3 and then see. So what we will do here is, we will do 3 times equation 1, okay? If I do 3 times equation 1, I get here 6x plus 9y equals to 3 times 18. 3 times 8, 24, 4, 2, and 3 times 1, 3, plus 2, 54. Correct. Let's call this equation as equation 3. Now, so we have 9y here, right? So we can get, if I add these two equations, then, so if now I will do equation 2 plus equation 3, correct? If I do equation 2 plus 3, what do I get? I get 8 plus 6 as 14x and minus 9y plus 9y gives me 0, right? So we eliminate y. So that's elimination method. And here when we do add them up, 54 minus 12 is 2 and 42, correct? That's what we get. And therefore we can divide by 14 now and we get x equals to 42 divided by 14, which is 3. So we got x as 3. To find y, what we can do? So we got x equals to 3 and let's call this equation 4. Let me write it here. Okay. Now we will plug in this value 3 here and try to get what y is. Okay. So let's do it. So we get 8 times 3 minus 9y equals to minus 12. So we get minus 9y equals to minus 12 and this is 8 times is 24 minus 24, correct? So we get minus 12 and minus 24 gives me minus 36 and y is therefore equals to minus 36 divided by minus 9, which is plus 4, right? Therefore our solution is x is equals to 3 and y is equals to 4. That's our solution, correct? Now let's check, does it really give us the right answer? If I put 3 here, I got 3 divided by 3 as 1, and if I put 4 here, 4 divided by 2 is 2, 1 plus 2 is 3, correct? How about this place? 3 divided by 3 is 1, I get 2 here, and 4 divided by 4 is 1, I get minus 3. 2 minus 3 is minus 1. It works, right? So that is a check. So we also checked it, right? So that is how the strategy here is to get rid of fractions, right? And then do normal elimination. Try to get at least for one variable the same coefficient. Once you get that, then it's easy. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you.